PJ Storytime. I'm Miss Barbara, and today we're going to read a few fun stories for this time of year to help us drift off to sleep. So we have, in a few days, we have Groundhog Day. Yep, we have Groundhog Day coming up. What's Groundhog Day? Well, let's read the story so we can learn what it is and why it's important. This book is Jeffrey Groundhog Predicts the Weather. It's a pretty good clue. All right, so we're going to read about Jeffrey the Groundhog. Look, Jeffrey is sleeping, and there's a sign, do not disturb. And there's snow on the ground. One morning, after a long winter nap, Jeffrey Groundhog popped out of his burrow to look for his shadow. It was February 2nd, Groundhog Day. Look, he's popping out. Jeffrey remembered what his mother had told him. If you see your shadow on Groundhog Day, go back to sleep because winter will last 6 more weeks. If there is no shadow, spring will soon be here. So if he sees a shadow, he's got to go back. Jeffrey hurried into town to tell the newspaper that he had not seen his shadow. So, no shadow, and that means spring is almost here. Is that it? Asked Merton Moose. The story ran in the afternoon's Daily Gazette. Look, Groundhog says no shadow. Spring has sprung. So if he doesn't see his shadow, that means spring is near. Within a few days, the weather turned warm, the snow melted, and the ground thawed. Spring had truly sprung. Predicting the weather is easy, said Jeffrey. The following winter, Jeffrey dozed snug as a bug, dreaming groundhog dreams in his warm nest at the bottom of his burrow. Look at him, he went back to sleep in the winter and he sleeps all winter long. Toward the end of January, folks started looking for clues as to what Jeffrey might predict. So you see here, they're trying to guess, will he see his shadow or not? As Groundhog Day drew near, television cameras and lights were moved into place around Jeffrey's burrow. This year, everyone would be able to watch the biggest, groundhoggiest Groundhog Day ever. Look, they're all getting ready to see if he sees a shadow. Jeffrey's handsome picture had been popping up all over town. Whoa, he's famous. Bright and early on Groundhog morning, everyone waited for Jeffrey. Anybody seen that groundhog? 1 hour passed. 2 hours passed, 3 hours passed, yet still no Jeffrey. Jeffrey, hello Jeffrey, called Merton. Are you home? Oh no, I overslept, groaned Jeffrey. He flew out of bed. dashed to his door and made his appearance. "Geoffrey, Geoffrey," called Merton. "What do you see? Was there a shadow?" "I don't know," cried Geoffrey, "with all the cameras and lights and everybody crowding around. I could hardly see the ground in front of me, much less my shadow." Oh, they ruined it for Geoffrey. Now, things were really up in the air weather-wise. Nobody knew whether to bring out the golf clubs or the snow shovel. No one knew whether to wax the skis or the surfboard. And no one had a clue whether to plug in the electric fan or the electric blanket. All weather reports were canceled. Uh-oh, they don't know what to do. "Geoffrey, this is causing major problems," muttered Merton. "We need your prediction now." "Oh, all right," moaned Geoffrey. "I'll have my answer by this afternoon." What does he predict? Let's see. Oh, it looks like it's official. "Put spring in mothballs." Geoffrey says winter will last 6 more weeks. "So, Geoffrey, how could you predict that the winter will last 6 more weeks?" asked Rebecca Raccoon. "No one was really certain if there was a shadow or not. Did you guess?" No," said Geoffrey. "Did you make a study of how weather works?" asked Sunny Squirrel. "Nope," said Geoffrey. "To be honest, I called my mom. On Groundhog Day, she always looks for her shadow too." "Whew," sighed Geoffrey. "Predicting the weather is very tiring. I'd better go back to my nest for a nap." And that's exactly what he did. The end. That was a fun story. Whew. It's really important then that you don't have too many lights so that the groundhog can see whether he sees his shadow or not. So, we're gonna sing a fun little song to help us remember what it means if the groundhog sees his shadow or doesn't. That way we'll know whether winter's gonna be longer or we're gonna have spring soon. Alrighty, so I'm gonna start, and then you can do it with me, and then we'll do it all together. Alright. Where is Groundhog? Where is Groundhog? Here I am, here I am. Shadows on a sunny day, frighten groundhogs all away. Winter will stay, winter will stay. Where is Groundhog? Where is Groundhog? Here I am, here I am. My oh my, on a cloudy day, I will stay outside to play. Spring is near, spring is near. Alrighty guys, now let's do that together. Right? Get your hands ready. Let's put our thumb behind your back. Alrighty. Where is Groundhog? Where is Groundhog? Here I am, here I am. Shadows on a sunny day, frighten groundhogs all away. Winter will stay, winter will stay. Where is Groundhog? Where is Groundhog? Here I am, here I am. My oh my, on a cloudy day, I will stay outside to play. Spring is near, spring is near. Yay, good job guys. So now you know on February 2nd, you gotta look out and see if the groundhog sees his shadow or not. Alrighty, so we have Groundhog Day coming up, but even sooner than Groundhog Day, we have the Lunar New Year coming up. So today actually is kind of like New Year's Eve, and tomorrow is the Lunar New Year. Some people call it Chinese New Year, but it's also celebrated in Vietnam and Korea. So we're gonna read about my first Chinese New Year to see how other people celebrate their New Year at a little different time than we do here in the US. Alrighty. My first Chinese New Year by Karen Katz. Hooray, hooray! Soon it will be Chinese New Year. First, we decorate the walls with cut papers all red and bright. Red means good luck and happiness in China. My sister and I sweep away the bad luck from last year. Now we are ready to welcome in good luck for the new year. Dad and I buy plum and quince blossoms. The tiny buds remind us that new things can always grow. Ooh, look at all the pretty flowers. They have plum blossoms. Grandpa and I make an altar to honor our ancestors. We add bowls filled with tangerines and oranges. They stand for money and good luck. Mom buys us brand new clothes. I get to wear a red dress to the banquet. Then we have our haircut. We will start the year all fresh and new. Ooh, that's exciting. Now we need to start cooking for our New Year's Eve banquet. It takes a lot of work, so we start a few days early. Oh, that's a lot of cooking. Grandma and I make a special soup to bring good health. Later, I will fold the dumplings with my cousin. On New Year's Eve, grandparents and cousins and aunts and uncles come over to share our feast. We all sit at a big round table. We have our special soup, chicken, whole fish, and for dessert, 8 precious rice pudding. Delicious! Oh, look at all that scrumptious food. On New Year's Day, Grandpa, Grandma, Mom, and Dad give us money in little red envelopes. This will bring us more good luck. At last, it's time for the Chinese New Year parade. Look, welcome to Chinatown. Here come the lion dancers. Look how beautiful they are. The lion's mouth is open and his ears are wiggling. He gobbles up green lettuce and red envelopes. I hear drummers beating and cymbals clashing. I see floats and paper lanterns. Finally, at the end of the parade, the dragon! It is a sign of good luck and the beginning of spring. We hug and wish each other Happy New Year! Or you can say in Chinese, Cantonese, Guan Hei Fa Choi, which is Happy New Year in Cantonese. The end. So if you guys are interested in Chinese New Year, remember they mentioned Chinatown in this story. So if you go up to Chicago's Chinatown, you can see also a New Year's parade with a lion dance and a dragon. It's pretty cool, and there's actually lots of people in the US who also celebrate the Lunar New Year. And lunar, does anyone know what that means? It means the moon. So that has to do with the new year for the moon instead of the sun. Alrighty guys, speaking of the moon, we're gonna wrap up now and we're gonna sing not about the moon, but about the stars. Alrighty, if you guys are ready, we're gonna sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Yay! Thanks, friends. Have a happy Lunar New Year and happy